Doctors told this couple to never have a child, but instead, they refused and shocked the world with what they did next. Laura Whitfield and Nathan Phillips, known as Britain's shortest couple, stand at 4'2" and 3'11", respectively. The star-crossed lovers first crossed paths in 2012 while performing as dwarves in a Snow White pantomime. Reflecting on their first meeting, Laura shared in an interview that she played Soppy while Nathan took on the role of Grumpy. What a delightful way to meet your soulmate. The two quickly fell deeply in love, and by 2013, Nathan decided it was time to propose. However, you won't believe what Laura did next. After learning from her father that Nathan had already asked for his blessing before proposing, Laura decided to take matters into her own hands. Who doesn't love a woman who knows what she wants? I was just so worried, she admitted, because when I'm nervous, I can't help but laugh. The last thing I wanted was for Nathan to propose and for me to laugh in his face, Laura explained. I didn't want to ruin the moment. Determined to take control, Laura decided to propose to Nathan before he could propose to her. Just a month after their engagement, a performer who had appeared in films such as Harry Potter discovered she was pregnant. And what happened next left the couple distraught and led to some very trying times for the duo. You see, due to Laura's achondroplasia and Nathan having pseudochondroplasia, initially, doctors recommended that she terminate her pregnancy as the chances of them having a healthy baby were slim to none. In fact, they even added that, at most, the infant wouldn't last more than a few hours. However, Laura was determined to see how far she could make it with their little miracle. We both fell in love with him at first scan, said a teary-eyed Laura to the media. At about 20 weeks into her pregnancy, Laura was notified that her baby was indeed very small. But no clear diagnosis could be made yet at the time. Doctors ran multiple tests to determine the health of the baby about midway through her pregnancy, and you'll never believe what they found. Their baby was found to possess both the parents' conditions. Put simply, their precious little angel had double dwarfism and is actually the only known case of this phenomenon in the UK. But still determined to see this through, Laura pushed forth for the sake of her future family, and it was then that the couple decided that they would hold off their wedding until their child was old and big enough to wear their rings and be a part of this incredible moment in their lives. Eventually, she carried the baby to full term and went into labor. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it, remarked Laura. Given Laura's and her baby's small size, the medical procedure was fraught with complications and risks. Anesthesia options were limited due to Laura's condition, and the same went for the medication administered to the unborn baby. As a result, it was highly likely that the child would be born drowsy and disoriented. But with luck on their side, lo and behold, in 2014, Laura gave birth to her son, who she named Nathan after her then fiancé. Naturally, the couple was overjoyed because, apart from his small size, Nathan was a fairly healthy baby, considering the circumstances. Amazing as it is, this is not even the best part of the couple's shocking story. It was touch and go when he was born because they did not think that he would survive more than a couple of hours after birth because of his double dwarfism, but he was a little fighter, and now he is practically fine, stated the proud mother. And just 2 years after Nathan was born, he was finally big enough to bear his parents' rings at their wedding. Nathan always likes to steal the show. Laura chuckled as she shared that during the ceremony, the little boy had taken it upon himself to lighten the load of the ring pillow by tossing it aside and walking towards his beaming parents, much to the amusement of their guests. Nathan's personality continues to grow more and more each day. The couple's wedding was a remarkable event that caught the attention of the media surrounded by love and the presence of their loved ones. Laura looked stunning in her elegant wedding gown, which cost $900. It truly was the most spectacular experience, and I'm truly the luckiest man alive to have such an incredible woman by my side, said her husband Nathan in an interview alongside his family. After their wedding, the couple's fame skyrocketed, and they eventually landed their own reality TV show. Laura used this platform to raise awareness for people with dwarfism, and she constantly advocated for their rights. She believed that it was important for people to educate themselves and understand that individuals with dwarfism were just like anyone else. Laura spoke openly about her and Nathan's past experiences with bullying, and while it may not be as severe as today, she still faces discrimination due to her appearance. Laura faced relentless bullying from her peers, who judged her solely based on her appearance without ever giving her a chance. She was ostracized, and no one wanted to be friends with her. To make matters worse, even some of her teachers discriminated against her. Despite these challenges, Laura remained resilient and focused on providing a better life for her child. Her greatest wish was for Nathan to find his place in the world and for both of them to be accepted for who they are. "I worry about Nathan and what he may have to go through as he gets older," she says. "I just hope that by then, other parents teach their children that Nathan is a child just like them." Then, something unexpected happened next. Laura was overjoyed to find out that she was pregnant with their second child. However, given their past experiences, they were naturally concerned about the potential health complications. Unfortunately, their worries soon became a reality. At 23 weeks into the pregnancy, they learned that their second baby had the same type of dwarfism as Laura, called achondroplasia. Surprisingly, this news was somewhat of a relief for the couple, as it increased their chances of having a healthy baby at 7.30 in the morning on September 25, 2018. Laura returned to Newcastle's Royal Victoria Infirmary, the same hospital where she gave birth to her first child. She specifically requested Dr. Theresa Hannon, who had previously delivered Nathan Jr. and whom she trusted. "I felt a little at ease because Theresa, who delivered our first child, was operating on us. It was really pleasant. I wasn't anxious at all." However, she recalls waking up after giving birth and feeling a wave of panic when she realized her child was no longer by her side. It was her husband who had to break the news that their newborn son, whom they had named Jax, was suffering from serious respiratory issues and had a slim chance of survival. At that moment, Laura couldn't help but feel like a failure as a mother. "As soon as I entered the delivery room, I thought, 'Here we go again,'" Nathan admitted. But the possibility of meeting our second son made it exciting. Their baby, Jax, was placed in special care, causing the parents immense distress. They both agreed that the hardest part of it all was the waiting. After weeks of uncertainty and worry, Jax was finally declared healthy enough to be discharged from the hospital. The Phillips family couldn't be more grateful for the outstanding care provided by Theresa and the hospital staff, whom they continue to praise to this day. "Our two boys really are a miracle," an emotional Laura said. "We wish them nothing but the best. This incredible feat didn't happen just once but twice, astonishing the world and even medical professionals. Despite doctors advising against having another child, the Phillips family defied the odds and triumphed." Laura now runs a TikTok account with over 149,000 followers, where she advocates for individuals with dwarfism and shares heartwarming family moments. I'm really keen to know your thoughts on this story, so please don't hesitate to share your insights in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and found it engaging, I invite you to subscribe to our channel for more similar content. Feel free to share this video. Take good care of yourselves, and I'm excited to connect with you in our future videos.